Before we get started today, we need you to do us a favor. Today, we want you to like, comment, subscribe, and share because today it is going to be a thought-provoking topic. What are we talking about today?
I don't know, girl, what we talking about today?
So today we are talking about, do you listen to judge or do you listen to understand?
Okay. What do you think?
Okay, so I feel like it could go both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally.
Okay.
So if I was to come to you and say, Ma, I need to talk to you, I just need to vent or however, are you listening to judge me or are you listening to be ready to respond?
I'm listening to respond.
And why is that?
No, I'm not. I'm listening to understand. Especially depends with you, or really with anybody. It depends on how they come to you. You know when somebody is hurting, the way of the different tones of your conversation. Like I have girlfriends that they can come to you, but they say, Deb, I need to talk to you about something. Somebody comes to me like that, that means I got to get my coffee or my tea or my champagne, just sit there and just listen. Because they came to you when they said, Deb, I need to talk to you about something. So that's when you should be listening. If they ask you to voice your opinion on something, then you're responding, but only if they asked. Yeah, only if they asked. Because they just might not want you to respond at all. They just want you to listen.
I feel like sometimes it depends because naturally we're human and we all judge. And I feel like because at my grown girl age now, I'm learning how to listen first and put myself in their place. Depending on,
I'm going to say, what if you've never been there?
That part, still listen and have some type of, it's not sympathy, it's empathy. Then it's not empathy if you've never been in their place either. Mm-hmm. So I would say, I feel like because of my faith walk right now, I feel like I have to learn how to take a moment and just be present and listen. I don't want to be judged. So even if I haven't been in somebody's situation, I still need to learn how to listen. And then why would I want to respond when it ain't my time to respond, depending on the situation? I feel like it could go so many ways. And I've been there before where I was like trained to go. And it's like, when you don't let somebody get the words out first, because a lot of people are trained to go. It's like, well, dang, I didn't even finish saying what I was about to say, and I wasn't even about to say that. Mm-hmm. And you already, and I wouldn't consider that a response. It's a reaction. Some people listen to react versus listen to respond. And people are trained to go out here because everybody's just on 10. And that's because everybody's just, I guess,
say life.
Everybody's lifing and everybody's going. My friend always says everybody's going through something, trauma, deep-rooted trauma. Everybody's living through it and not knowing it. Everybody's just lifing. So that's another thing, learning how to deal with that. But I feel like the first thing is always going to be, oh, you judging, before you even let me finish. I feel like we have to learn how to listen. I always say, God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. We have to learn how to listen. It's not always easy because sometimes when people call you, they say stuff, it might be about you and you might not want to hear about it sometimes. However, it's them trying to tell you about yourself. What if it's somebody telling you about yourself? How do you respond to that?
How you judging me?
Or telling you about yourself.
Tell me about myself.
And you have to listen.
Yeah. Because it could be something that they took that you said a different way. And that's as far as communication also. You're judging me on something you thought I said.
Or they might have
or vice versa.
That's how
they took it the wrong way. But then you don't know until you wouldn't know unless they said something to you. That's how friendships break up too. Because some friendships that they might have taken something one way when you didn't mean that. You judging me on something else that I had no clue. And then once they tell you, if a good friend is a good friend, they're going to tell you. and you be like, oh shoot, I didn't mean to do it. This wasn't meant for it to go that way. I didn't mean for you to judge me that way, because that's not how it was said.
That was never my intention.
Yeah.
And it sucks that it do be like that.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's like, why would you, well, me personally, I always say, why would you think that's how I am? But then I gotta catch myself, because people go through past trauma.
Mm-hmm.
They dealt with people like that in the past. So that's why they like that. So I'm being treated the way I'm being treated because of the past person, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. And so that's why also people judge before they react, because of past trauma. Mm-hmm. I feel like. And I had to learn that too, because I would do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff I had to learn, because it was like I was doing the same thing. None of us are perfect. I feel like if people sit down and look at their life under a microscope, they would see like, oh shoot, that was me.
That's a little dirty over there.
That was me back in the day. Like, I used to do that too. Like, I'm judging. Like, you still be judging people. Like, everybody judging.
Mm-hmm.
It's in us. We're human. Like, unfortunately, we're human. That's just what we do. And then you have to learn how to just hold yourself accountable. Like, you know what? Why did I do that? Or that wasn't nice. You know, let me learn how to listen. And then now what I mean by that question too was, do you listen to judge or do you listen to understand? The other side to that question is, however, when somebody's coming and talking to you, are you really listening?
Right. Do you have your phone? Where's my phone? Let me. When somebody's, okay, when you're going out on a work or a lunch date or whatever, are you with that person, or are you in your phone not really listening to what they have to say? Mm-hmm. That's something too, because sometimes you can go out with somebody and we have a no phone policy. No, put your phone down, because I need you here.
This day and age, everybody say no phones allowed.
Yeah, you have to say that. You shouldn't have to say that. But I know business, especially if people own their own business or whatever, you do have to, sometimes you might get a call or whatever, and you might have to take it. But you really should, when you're going out to lunch with somebody or dinner or anything, you really should be in sync with them, because it's a reason why you're going out to lunch or dinner. They want to catch up, see what's going on. How like before I say, how you doing? Today's not a good day. I'm glad we went out to lunch today. Like, girl, let me tell you what happened today. Something, like that. You have to let them know that you want them to really listen to you. And please don't judge me.
I'm guilty. I be in my phone, and I'm learning how to be more present, because the way of the world, it becomes addicting. And it's no excuse, because even just because you have a business, you still can, just like you make time for your business, you can make time for people. So it's no excuse when you out with people and you're making time for them. Being present and having a business or making time and all of those things, it's a choice. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, no, I'm going to make time to be present. I'm going to put my phone down more often. I don't have to be on social media. Ain't going nowhere.
Nope. It's going to be there when you get on. When you
get
out of your lunch.
Your business is your business. Just like you map it out, plan it out. You do the same thing with your friends and family. And I feel like nowadays, like I said, your family and friends, I think that's more important sometimes for me than the business and the money and all of that, because you can't get some of that stuff back.
Nope,
you can't get that time back, and then it's like you only have one life. So when you do have that time, be present in that time. Mm-hmm. So I think you should make time and be present. And when you are present, enjoy that time. And that's why when people say, oh yeah, I'm listening, they really not listening.
Then that's funny, because you can say, they say, oh, I'm listening. What did I just say? Tell me what I just said.
Repeat what I just said. Mm-hmm. And then they can't do it.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Can you put your phone on? I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
And then I can go even deeper, where nowadays everybody's mentals is all over the place, I feel like, too. Your phone don't got to be in your hand, but what are you mentally thinking about? Because we all sit here, but I'm mentally thinking, hey, did I put the laundry load in when I left the house? Did I
turn the stove off?
Did I lock the doors when I left? Like, we could be sitting here talking, but my mind is racing. Mm-hmm. So it's like, are you really present?
Right. And it's funny thinking about it. When I go out with my friends, we don't have our phones. We sit up there laughing and talking about what's going on. Because like I said, we got more years behind us than we do ahead of us.
I do.
So we're not thinking about what's going on out here. We're talking about, now, what we're doing. Yeah, so that's funny. Our age group, we don't have our phones out.
But then you just catch me. I say you don't have your phone out. And you still thinking about other stuff when you present.
No, I'm so busy laughing and talking about what they talking about. So I ain't thinking about other stuff. Because we be talking. That's something else. We be talking.
I be having girl talk.
Yeah. And when our husbands are with us too. We all be talking. That table be set. We have a good old time talking. Talking about just stuff that's going on out here. Yeah.
Things that make you go, Are you still present while I'm sitting here talking to you mentally?
Mm-hmm.
And most people are not.
I'm present. I be listening to my friends, and I don't be judging. And my friends don't be judging me either. Because we old school. We got it like that.
Oh, excuse me.
So y'all better listen and don't be judging and stuff. No, but I think that's good. That's true. I like that. Yeah, just take the time to listen. Be present.
Why do you be present? I don't know.
I
just feel like
that's a question for y'all because what
is it? FOMO?
What's that mean?
Fear of missing out.
Oh, that's something.
That's what that is. FOMO.
FO. What's FO?
FOMO. Fear of missing out.
Oh, see, we have all that either back in the day.
That's what that means. It's like we always got to be doing something. We always got to be that fake multitasking. When I found out we really not multitasking, and I be doing the most, like always multitasking. Like I could be texting, doing something, talking, like, and
something is not being done.
Something getting neglected, and I swear I was doing the most, and I thought it was the thing. And
that's true. That's what you.
Yeah.
Because I can text her in the morning. Good morning, have a good day, and it's a time period, and I'll be like, couple of hours later, excuse me, I text you, and just she. Mentally, mommy, I thought I sent it.
And I swear I did.
Yeah, she's done that several times.
I seen the message, I read it, and I'm like, the time done went by, hours done went by. I thought I did. And I ain't sent that message. And that's because I thought I'd sent it because I was doing
so
1,000 other things.
You wasn't present.
I wasn't.
In my text message, when I text you, good morning.
Right, from my own mother. And that's sad.
Yes, it is.
Yep, that's true.
And I'm judging.
Yeah, you're judging.
Yeah. You ain't texting me. Come on, let's toast on that.
Toast on what? For judging?
For judging, not sending that damn text message.
Oh, okay, judging.
This is water, y'all.
And if it's not a well, tell people this water, guys.
Cleansing off.
Think about that. When you around whoever you're around, and when you're doing whatever it is you're doing, are you really listening to respond, not react?
To understand.
We don't want you out here reacting because every reaction comes. What is it? What's that quote? When they be like, every action comes with a reaction type of thing. So we don't want you out here reacting. So we don't want you out here responding. We want you to listen.
No judging.
Try your best not to judge, but it's just naturally in us to judge, though.
Easier said than done.
But try to think about that, though, because if you don't like how I feel to be judged, then don't be out here judging. That's deep stuff that I didn't get to yet. But there is a thing called righteous judgment, and that's when it's according to God's word type of judgment, according to you live in according to the word type of thing. But don't be out here judging people when you out here cutting up too. So that's how I'm like, yeah, I'm like, how are you judging somebody when I'm out here cutting up myself? And then are you like
that's like back at like if I was to do something, if you did it and I said, well, I did that, you'd be like, how are you judging me? And you did it.
Yeah.
That's
parents with kids. Yeah, that's why I asked you too. Like, well, Mom, you fussed me out, but you weren't doing it. Why I get in trouble?
Because you ain't listen.
But why you ain't get in trouble?
Because I ain't listen.
But you ain't get in trouble. I did. See, that's not fair.
Mommy and daddy, mommy was tired. They was tired.
Oh, see,
'Cause I was a baby girl, so
that's not fair. But yeah,
they said I was spoiled.
I know. Learning how to be. I just feel like as you get older, I feel like I'm becoming an auntie, and I'm being more wise. They say, be wise.
That's a good word.
You wise, yeah, and you give out wisdom. And
All right, now give out wisdom. Hey, Auntie Wisdom.
I'm not auntie wisdom. Don't do that. Don't do that. Not auntie wisdom.
Auntie Wisdom.
Because I've done things in life I regret. I've done things in life I had to
You'll be
learn.
40.
I know. However, it's people out here that may have thought, or you never know. People be like, oh, Tasha, you so sweet. You so. But I done things in life that I'm not proud of. However, I still had to learn my lesson, pick up
We all
pieces. And then I also had to learn that it don't feel good to be treated bad.
Mm-mm.
And so I try my best not to treat others bad. And I also try my best to, treat people how I want to be treated.
That's true.
Even though it sucks sometimes, like, because I be wanting to be bad sometimes. I be wanting to curse people out. I be wanting to just, like, you know, F
Clutch
you too.
my
Like,
pearl.
I do clutch your pearls. I be wanting to, like, F you too. But it's not in my heart.
Cut.
Cut the tape.
Cut the tape.
It's literally just not in me to do that. And I feel like that's because it's God. Like, because God said no. So, unfortunately, that's just what it is. But that's just how I move. And I feel like that's just how I want to show people do the same as best you can. That's all you can do. And do your best to listen. It's not always easy to do that.
Don't judge.
Try your
Don't
best.
pass judgment.
Do your best.
Try.
Do your best not to judge. However, it happens. Listen, we all mess up daily. But you pick up the pieces. And that's just it. That's it. And you have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. And you can't multitask. I just want to put a disclaimer out there. Multitasking is false. It's not. You can't multitask. So learn how to be present in the now, because you can't get time back.
No, you can't.
So, yeah. But until then, I just want to know, do you listen to judge or do you listen to understand? Put that in the comments. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Bye.
Bye.